This is Caleb Jones. This is Alpha Male 2.0, freedom-focused lifestyle design for men, and let's talk about reading. So I have said before that I read a lot. I have read over 1,000 books. I don't know what the exact number is, maybe over 2,000. Not sure about that, but I've read a lot. And I am always reading two books. I am reading one fiction book and one nonfiction book at any given point in time. It might take me a month or two to get through each book. Not really relevant. But when we're talking about reading, there are two extremes, and they're both bad. Okay? One extreme is these guys who say, I don't like reading. I got to read. I will write articles on my blogs, and I'll say, here's 10 books you should read, or the top 17 books you should read. And I will get comments from young millennial guys who say, I got to read a book. I got to read a book? Bitching about reading a book. So there are guys who don't read because they're fucking lazy. That's one category. Now, there's another category which is just as bad. These are guys who read all the fucking time and love reading nonfiction, self-help, business books, success books. They engage in success porn. So they read this really cool success book and they go, wow, what a great book. Then they throw it away and they grab the next book and read the next one. Wow, what a great book. And they toss it and they go to the next book. Wow, what a great book. And they keep reading these books after books after books. And they don't fucking do anything. You need to be in the middle of those two extremes, okay? So this guy over here will never accomplish anything of value in his life unless he wins the lottery, good luck, because he lacks the basic motivation to read a book. Now, you might have to read more than one book. I got news for you. But if you're the kind of guy that says, I got to read a book, I don't want to read a book, I hate that. You're fucked. Good luck. You will never be successful long-term, either in your woman life long-term. You might be getting laid now, maybe. I'm talking about long-term. You will never be successful long-term in your woman life. You will certainly never be successful long-term in your business life, financial life, whatever. You won't have that because you won't read a goddamn book. You need to read books. You can't figure out this entire complicated world all on your own. You've got to read books from guys who have already done these things and have already been successful and have already accomplished the results that you want, and then copy what they did. This is what I did in my 20s. I went from 0 to a 6-figure income by the time I was 27 years old. You think I did this with my ideas? No, I'm a dumbass. I read books. I listened to audio tapes and business tapes. We had tapes back then, okay? I'm old. I did all this stuff by copying other people who went before me because I read their books. Now, here's what I didn't do. I didn't read their books and say, wow, what a great book, and then jump to the next book. I didn't read the next book and go, wow, what a great book, then jump to the next book. I didn't do that. Now, for a while I did that, but I caught myself. What I started doing is I started making notes of the books. And I started transcribing those notes into action plans. And I started doing what the books told me to do. Matter of fact, today, I will not read a business book, self-help book, whatever. I will not read a book like that unless it directly applies to whatever I'm working on in my companies or in my life right now. I want to make sure it is directly applicable. And every book I read, you can guarantee that I will take aspects of that book and action plans out of that book and actions from that book and integrate it into my action plan, and I will actually do it. So you don't want to be one of these success nerds who reads all these books and never takes action. You don't want to do that either. You want to be in the middle. You want to read a certain amount of books and you want to actually take action on what you read. That's where success is. Knowledge is not power. That's horseshit. There are a lot of guys who are much smarter than me who will never make more than about $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a year. Knowledge is not power. I'm sorry. There are a lot of guys who know more about pickup artist techniques and pickup techniques and dating techniques who will never get laid anywhere near as close as I have in the last 13 years of my life because they won't take action on it. Okay? You have to make sure you get the knowledge. You have to make sure you take action on the knowledge. Not be lazy and not read. Not read too much and never take action on it. You want to be both. You want to be in the middle. Cool? Very important. Join smic.com. We talk about this and a lot of other things. Have fun. Bye.